Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Interior Design with Rae. So today I'm going to show you the completed project at Ubi. What I'm going to show you today is actually the completion of the carpentry works. Of course, there's some minor touch-up here and there, but I think you will see the design intent of the place. Okay, so let's begin. Okay guys, right now I'm at the entrance area. Okay, so from my previous video, I think I've already explained to you what are the things that I have designed and things like that. Okay, so today I'm just going to show you the completed carpentry works. Okay, like I said, there's some minor touch up here and there, but I think this is good enough for you guys to take a look. Okay, so on the right side here, right, this is the entrance, this is the main door. Okay, so over here is actually the DB. Okay, so for DB, we have chosen to go for a full panel door instead of two panel doors. Okay, so in the middle there is this groove line just to imitate like it's two doors, but it's not, right? Because over here like that, I think it's easier to use. Okay, then at the bottom here is actually just a simple niche. Okay, this is for you to throw your keys and wallets and whatnot, right? Below, right, is also one full panel door. Okay, and I've increased the depth of the DB a little, so it goes all the way to the almost to the door frame. Okay, so that you can fully utilize the depth of the DB area. Okay, so over at this side here is actually, it's like a feature wall. This feature wall continues from the DB cabinet, so they all look like continuous design. Okay, as you can see, the ceiling here is actually quite high. It's about 2.8 meter. Okay, so the beam drop is actually quite a lot. Okay, it's about 550 mm. This is something that you can't change, you can't hack, right? You can hide, but because this is like, you know, the whole thing is so low. Okay, so I think hiding it may not have the effect that you want. So what I did was to emphasize this beam. Okay, because if you look at the design, okay, on top of the cabinet here, there's this darker lamination. Okay, it's actually throughout all the way, and then here on the beam, window beam, and then on this wall as well. Okay, so instead of hiding it, right, what you can do is to emphasize it. So make the beam part of the design intent. Okay, then I think it will blend in very seamlessly. So for this wall feature, you can see the width actually follows the beam. Okay, I thought this something that I could just emphasize the beam thickness. Okay, with this darker feature wall, right? This is a very nice laminate. Okay, so what I did was to have some nice lighting shining onto this darker laminate, so that the texture of the laminate can be highlighted, so it's very obvious. Okay, this one also acts as like a feature light for the dining area. Okay, and on top there's no false ceiling, there's no ceiling light. Okay, that point is actually the ceiling fan. Okay, so where does the light come from? Okay, so the light comes from here on top. Okay, this side as well, and over at this side as well. So this is the switch. Okay, you can see it goes all the way. Right, so this is more like a cove lighting or a concealed lighting that shines up, reflect down to the entrance and the living area. This is indirect lighting or ambience lighting, I can say that. Sometimes you don't want too bright, okay, then you can have all this concealed lighting, and it's part of the design or the carpentry works. Okay, so let's take a look on the left side of the entrance. Okay, the left side of the entrance is actually quite shallow. So what I did was to have a mirror storage, okay, mirror, and then a switch in the middle here. So the reason why is in mirror is because I just want this shallower cabinet to just disappear. My intention was not to highlight this shallow cabinet, okay, but then I think you can always make use of the space, okay, and maybe hang some umbrellas and things like that. Okay, it's quite shallow, okay, I think probably about 5 to 6 inches, right? And the bottom one, same, right? Some storage, right? But if you look carefully, it blends in very nicely, or I can say it just disappears altogether. Okay, these are some storage cabinet, and I'm sure you know that this is the bomb shelter door. Okay, it's over here, and of course this is the main shoe cabinet. Okay, so this one has to be slightly deeper, okay, because it's for shoes, right? All this storage cabinet. At this corner here, I've proposed a open display. Okay, so you can see that there's this LED strip at the back. Let me just show you what I did. Okay, usually LED strip is white in color, the cover or the diffuser is white in color. Okay, but because this LED strip is inside this very dark laminate, okay, so I had it spray to slightly tinted. Okay, so you'll blend in much better with the darker tone of the laminate. Okay, and if you realize, this LED strip is actually at the corner. Okay, it's not at the side here or at the side here. It's going to be like that. Okay, so it's bright enough. Okay, after here is actually a writing table. Okay, it's a concealed writing table. Okay, some shelving here. Of course, there's going to be a light at the bottom. Okay, so it's actually a pocket door, right? So it's good that you have the option to conceal it when it's a bit too messy. Okay, the overall design intent is to blend in this study table or writing table with the design. Okay, so overall, right, it just looks like a feature wall. Okay, and not to forget this corner storage as well. This is where the setup box and stuff like that will be inside here. Here, as you can see, this is where the TV is going to be mounted. Okay, at the bottom there's no TV console. Okay, that hole is actually for the wall mount speaker. Okay, and then this is for the TV. Alright, so everything will be inside here. Let's move on to the dining area. Okay, so at the dining area, okay, just to take note, I think this is something that I need to tell you guys. This grey color is not the final product. I think that the grey between the laminate grey and the wall grey is a bit off. So I've instructed my painter to replace this grey with a more matching grey with the dark laminate. Okay, so let's come to the dining area. Okay, so dining area, you can see that I've removed walls and things like that, and I was trying to make this entire dining area more squarish. Okay, so there's some alignment of the walls and things like that. Okay, this wall here, initially it was like here, okay, but then I brought it up a little bit more, so it's aligned with this curved feature wall. Okay, and flushes also with the kitchen wall here. Okay, So the entire space is actually quite squarish. Okay, the reason why is because my client is buying a round table. Okay, so this round table usually is the nicest if it's smack right in the middle of a dining space. Okay, if it's offset a little bit, fine. I think not too big of a concern. But if there's no space, then if he has to shift it more to the sides, then I think it looks a bit lopsided. Okay, so I thought, okay, so this is a very nice square area. So the light is in the middle. Okay, if you look through here, right, the dining table is going to be in the middle. There's ample walking space around the table, even with the chairs seated. Okay, so from this view, we can see it's an open kitchen. Okay, I mean nowadays HDB doesn't provide the wall, okay, of the kitchen wall unless I think you opt in. Okay, usually they don't. So since it's an open kitchen, okay, you have a counter, right? So you can put 2 low bar stool here. Okay, at the back is actually the fridge. Okay, so this fridge space is actually part of the feature. Okay, so this feature here, some simple groove lines. Okay, just to connect the cabinet all the way to the counter here. Right, and quite high. Okay, the ceiling is like 2.8. So over here is a black sintered stone material. Okay, with very nice white grain. Okay, the white grain is not too white. Let me just show you. And the tabletop as well. Okay, and my client has opted to use induction hob and a gas hob, so they are side by side. Okay, some deep drawers here, dishwasher, of course, undermount sink. Okay, some tall storage to conceal the pipes as well. At the bottom is the washing machine. This is a dryer, and actually this slot here is for the vacuum robot to go back to its base. Okay, so it's an open space for power point, so the entire base can be kept inside here, right? I think you need some space for the cleaning, you know, the replacing of the water and things like that. So there's some space here. Okay, and I think that base actually has got some filtration system where you need some space to bring up the filtration. Okay, so I've placed the built-in oven facing this direction. Okay, so at the back it's a good space for miscellaneous stuff. Okay, because my client has 2 young child, so I think this space is important for them, right? They can use it to sterilize their baby stuff. Okay, let's go to the common bedroom come study. Okay, so this one has got 2 lights. Okay, I've also highlighted this drop ceiling here. If you look here, it's actually a curved feature wall. Okay, and because this is a common bedroom come a study, right? It's eventually could be converted into a kids room. Okay, so my client needs privacy, right? So this is a soft closing sliding door, right? There'll be 2 panel, okay, left and right. Okay, let's come to the common bath. Okay, so for common bath, just on the lights. Okay, same thing, very high ceiling, no box up. Definitely you need to have some built-in nice lighting. Okay, so what I proposed was to have a cove light here, 2 down lights, and it's a built-in basin. Okay, so it's a built-in basin. The height is quite standard, right? Once it goes that height, okay, I have the entire wall being tiled up with this size mosaic tile. Okay, it's like a Kit Kat, or they call Kit Kat tile. Okay, so it goes up all the way, and this mirror is purposely designed in a way that it goes up all the way to the ceiling to enhance the height of the bathroom. Okay, And over here, you can see a niche for any hand washing liquid, okay, or anything that you can place here. And at the back is actually a shampoo niche, okay, that's for the shower area. Okay, the tiles all have been overlaid, okay, very muted and nice and cozy tiles. Okay, and this is another common bedroom. There's some slight reconfiguration of the space. The reason is because my client needs some extra wardrobe at the master. Okay, so this door is actually a soft closing door, same as the master bedroom door as well. Just close it. Okay, alright. Need some adjustment. Okay. Anyway, if you look at the passageway to the bedroom, okay, I've brought out a little bit more from the master bedroom. The entrance have been removed. I brought out a little bit more. So this entire space is like an enclosed space, right? Quite dark, quite muted. So this common bedroom door is coming up soon. The same laminate as the master bedroom door as well. Okay, so right now we go into the master bedroom. Because a typical master bedroom, you can see that there's only enough for a 4-room wardrobe. Okay, but some of you might have a L shape. Okay, but if you have a king size, okay, if you have a king size bed, then you can't really L it because you need the space for your side table as well as the king size bed width. Okay, so in order to have a bit more storage, wardrobe space, okay, I've catered a space here. Okay, that is the entrance part here. Okay, and then I built a recess in to the common bedroom. Okay, so this is for the master. Okay, simple wardrobe. Right, soft closing, recess handle. Over here is for the missus. Okay, so full height. It's very high, so laminate can't go up full height all the way. So I had to divide the top tier and the bottom tier. Okay, this is the dresser. Okay, dresser mirror. Okay, one thing I've spotted, right, there's something wrong with the mirror. Okay, my carpenter has done or didn't leave any gap here. Okay, so this makes the mirror very flat against the wall. Right, you can see there's not much gap here. It's supposed to be a bit more slanted. Okay, because when you sit, right, this mirror should be facing, or you should be able to look at the mirror at an angle. Right, if it's so flat, then your head got to be very low. Okay, so this is something that I will ask them to amend. Okay, so take note of this. Something like that is too flat. Okay, it has to be slanted a little bit more. Okay, so that when your head is here, then you can actually look down at the angle.